here again today on a sunny day. So we've decided that we're going to make some homemade pizza. We love pizzas tonight on this lovely sunny day, and what better way than get Aoife to help us, my 14-year-old daughter, to help us make some homemade pizza from scratch. And these are just so tasty. Anytime we have had these pizzas, we just think, oh my God, how gorgeous and how tasty they are. Simple ingredients. So I'll leave Aoife take over.
So first you get 500 grams of plain flour, and you just sift it into the bowl. Along with 7 grams of yeast and half a teaspoon of salt.
You pick up the yeast in the shops, and the health shops or the supermarkets, and it's really handy.
So now I just mix this in evenly, so it's all evenly mixed in. And then I have 200 grams of, or 200 milliliters of cold water and 150 milliliters of hot water, just so it like goes to a medium temperature. So I'll pour a bit in.
So lukewarm water.
Yeah, lukewarm. Yeah. So then I'll mix it up, and I'll add the rest of it in. Sometimes you might need a bit more or a bit less, depending on the flour you're using. Yeah, it's all mixed in. So it's kind of like that now, but it's not fully mixed in then. So then I'll add the rest in, and so then what I like to do is I get some flour, and I just kind of like sieve it up onto the table, so it's all equally, and then I just pour the rest out. It's not mixed in completely, but now I'll just knead it in. So basically, to knead it, you pull it out and you bring it back over, and you pull it out and then you turn it and pull it out and bring it back over, just so it's all mixes in, and it will. Sometimes you might need a bit of flour, so I always keep a small container of water or milk or flour so it doesn't stick to my hands. So now that it's all soft on the top and it's all equally mixed in, I grab my bowl, and there's still stuff in it, but it doesn't really matter. And I'll pour a teaspoon of olive oil in, and I just mix it around, just so while it's rising, it kind of looks messy, but while it's rising it doesn't stick to the bowl, because it tends to do that. So it all there, and I just put my dough in there, and then I cover it with some cling film, and I leave it in a warm place out of direct sunlight, but a warm enough place just to leave it rise, just like that. And you set it out for about an hour to an hour and a half until it doubles in size. So to make the pizza, I just get a piece maybe about this size. If you want it thicker, you use more, and if you want it thinner, you just use less and spread it out, roll it out more. So I have a lot of flour underneath so it doesn't stick, and I just roll it out. And then I'll put flour on it and turn it around, and sometimes I like to just do it with my hands, it's easier, or I just roll it out. Whichever you find easier is grand.
It's a fine pizza now.
So I like them a bit thicker because they're nicer. So that's it there.
A simple pizza in minutes. And Aoife, could you show us how to make a dough ball now as well?
Yeah, so I'll just put that to the side, and then you just put your toppings and like tomato sauce on it, and it's really nice. And then for dough balls, my brother loves the dough balls. You just put a bit of flour over it, and you basically just roll it into a ball. It's really easy. And we just put a couple of those in with the pizzas as they're cooking for about 15 to 20 minutes on with the oven temperature 180 degrees.
That's great, Aoife. Lovely pizzas made in minutes and dough balls. And just to say also that you could roll up these pizzas and put them into cling film and put them in the freezer, and you could store them in the freezer. And if you decided some evening then you just wanted pizza, you could just take them out of the freezer, and in about a half an hour they're ready. So you can roll them out then again. So it's really, really handy just to have them in the freezer for about half an hour at room temperature. They just thaw out and you're ready to make them. So thanks a million, Aoife. Delighted. Back again, homemade pizza made from scratch by Aoife. So we're really looking forward to having this now with some lovely rocket, lovely salad leaves, some of the lovely balsamic vinegar and olive oil, and it'll be a beautiful meal for us all tonight. And if you want to see more of these recipes, you might subscribe to my Mary Carmody Nutrition YouTube channel, and you'll get updates then when we're making more recipes, including the lovely tomato sauce. Thank you.